Hello, if you are watching this video, it means you are a very good student from one of the top universities because this message is specially designed for you. Okay, so this is the video that's going to change your life forever. So you better pay attention to this if you don't want to fall behind. We all know that the top 1% of the richest control over 99% of the wealth in the world. However, what people do not know is the secrets that are kept between the inner circle, the top 1%. Recently, I just found out I've made the top 1%, even though that I only own about $2 million net worth, which is not much. I barely made it. But by the time I made it into the inner circle, I met my mentors. And soon I realized there's more secrets in the circle than I know. I've been an entrepreneur for over 22 years, and I've at least had a dozen of companies. Some of them are successful, some of them have failed, and I made, oh boy, did I make mistakes? Yes, I made over 200 major mistakes. I probably have made more than 20,000 wrong decisions or bad decisions in my life. But every time I fail, every time I made a mistake, I learned something. And after 20 years, just when I thought I've learned enough, after I met my mentor, I just found out I only know about 20% of the secrets. There are more than 80% of secrets that I have never touched or learned before in my life. And it took me 22 years just to learn about 20% of those secrets. Now, my mentor once asked me a question, Ray, if you can turn back time, if just like the three ghosts of the Christmas, if you can turn back time and go, if you can turn back time and tell your young self one thing only, what would you choose to tell him? It took me a lot of deep thinking. Actually, it took me days because I've got so much knowledge and so much secrets now. One sentence is simply not enough. That I want to spend a few days with my young self. And I guarantee you, if I had that knowledge when I was 20, when I was young, ambitious, and healthy, and I can work my ass off, I will become the next Bill Gates for sure with the knowledge that I have today. So there's so much I want to share with my past self. However, after a few days of deep thinking, I did come up with one thing, which is fundamental, but only find the best mentor in the world. No matter how much it costs, no matter how hard it is to get that mentor, you find a mentor that is world class. Okay. Now let me just reveal some of the secrets of the top 1% of people who are successful to you. First, most of the real successful people have a mentor. For me, my mentors are Tony Robbins, Dean Georgiagi, Russell Brunson, Ming Wu, Van Dun, President CEO Wang, and I've and the great book, the Bible. Yes, you heard me right. I just found out one of the secrets that I didn't know before was the Bible has so much guidelines in business. It's actually the best business or successful book in the world that most billionaires use. Whenever they come into a problem, they look at some quotes in the Bible, look for guidelines. They follow those principles and guidelines in the Bible, and soon they become successful. That's why so many successful billionaires and so many successful educators they always refer to the Bible. Most of them are God believers. Even those non-believers, they always respect the Bible and they always look for guidelines through the Bible. That's secret number one. Secret number two is that they'll always have found the right mentor. And I'm not talking about those internet scams that people charge you $2,000, $4,000, $6,000, $20,000, and then without giving you any money back guarantee. Okay? If he's a good mentor and he's confident in what he's teaching, he will always give you a 30-day money back guarantee, no questions asked. So that's one simple way to get a mentor. If he's charging you something, but he's giving you 30 days money back guarantee, just go for it. There's nothing to lose. You should be smart enough to decide before day 29 on whether to get a refund or not if you're not getting the value from his mentor. Third, there's always masterminds groups. That you want to be surrounded with young top talents who are already in the 1% or on the way to success to be the 1%. You want to be surrounded with the successful people or the people with positive mindset and critical thinking, people who do not escape from problems, people who take challenges. They don't pray for easy road, easy path or less challenge. They embrace challenges, but they pray for the courage and they pray for the increase in wisdom to overcome those problems or challenges. Okay, and that's the top three secrets I've already shared with you. So number one, find the right mentor who must be a world-class person. Okay, number two, read a lot of books and follow some principle guidelines. And the best-selling book in the world is called the Bible. Use that in your business or as your personal guideline to follow those East Coast standards, and people will soon realize that you are a better person, a good person. They will want to be surround you. They will want to come and help you succeed. Okay. Third, form your own masterminds groups. If you can't afford a paid masterminds group, just form one with those students or friends you really like. Have a regular conversation with them each week and share your knowledge to each other, read a lot of books, and that's it. Okay, so one, fundamental. Two, read a lot of books, but write books. Okay, the one that I write, not. And third, form and masterminds groups. If you think those three secrets have any use and will shortcut your road to success, please sign in button the button below for a free trial, one free session course. I'm going to spend 2 hours to tell you what I learned in the last 22 years. I'm going to share all those 20, 50, 100 secrets from where I kept from the inner circle, the billionaires, the successful people, the dreamers, the entrepreneurs. I'm going to share them all with you. I will try to share those important ones. I'll try to share as much knowledge as I can with you in this free lesson. So if you want to shortcut your success, if you don't want to waste 22 years like myself, working blinded and without, I know where my destination is because I had a plan. But if you don't want to, walk to the, let's say if you are in Brisbane and you want to go to Gold Coast, you want to walk north or south, right? But it's very often that we are so blinded, we don't have the knowledge that we're actually walking with an eye patch in front of us. And then soon after 1 year, we realize when we open our eye, we find that we are actually at the Sunshine Coast instead of Gold Coast. Okay, so. And that's already a good metaphor that you still made it to some coast. Okay, very often you run into a ditch or you run into a sea and you just drown yourself. So if you think this video is any use to you, please click the link below, join my free lesson. It's only 2 hours, but it's going to change your life and it's completely free. Thank you very much. This is Ray Lien from Students Must Know Education. I will see you soon. Bye. God bless.